Well, that was interesting. Anyway, welcome back to more Knights in Tight Spaces. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing our run here with Isabella Arundel, our Cleric, who can use magical abilities as well as physical attacks. Definitely would like some armor and maybe a shield would help us a lot here as we're going forward. Take a look at our characters here. So we have our main character. She dies, we're done. We have a backup Cleric here in Edith Corbett, who just has a mace, extra damage to block. And we recently picked up Alexander Bertrand, a brawler. So he's kind of an unarmed combatant, so good at knocking people around, throwing them, that kind of thing. We do have some suspicious meat on him. I'm not sure I like the idea of making him vulnerable, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're going to go in and continue where we were before. So we're continuing our quest line here. We have a couple options for this fight. It's 2 fights either way, it looks like. Big Knight. That's going to be a problem for us. I feel like my previous run was a lot easier. I was just playing as a fighter who was just very good at just doing massive amounts of damage to single targets. Everything else has been a bit more difficult kind of running through. The Knights are going to be tough. Big Knight, Squire, Bowman, the second fight. Is there any difference for rewards? It's about the same. So I don't think it really matters that much. We'll jump in this one, it's fine. Fighting down by the river. So this is all death here. We can push. Okay. Defeat the enemies. We can get extra health if we complete the fight quickly. Push 2 enemies out of the board for some extra cash. So we can push people out along here and here. And then I think we can also do it, yeah, if we push people down into the sewers, they also apparently just drop over dead from the smell. We do have you right in the fight. I don't have as many interesting things that I can do with you. So my other people can heal and throw a fireball as an option. You're currently just going to cast and push, which isn't going to kill me. So, I mean, at least that's not a death. We do more damage with this character, so I'm kind of looking at him first. We can do a tackle. Let's do that. So he's down on the ground. I'm not sure what happens. Downed. Deal 5 damage. Any character standing on the tile when the character attempts to stand. Ooh, interesting. I didn't have a brawler before, so I'm not sure that's something I've seen before. So we do have another enemy coming in. There's going to be 6 enemies total. We currently have 4. We're out of the way of any attacks right now. But if we could move, do some damage. I certainly can. I don't need the dodge. We could stand on top of him and do some damage. I could also just heavy strike him, but it feels like a bit excessive. So let's do a quick dash. So you've got a trickster. So we could heavy strike and fireball. That's going to be 26. That would kill him. So let's do that. Big ol' smack. Fireball. Okay. So you're going to miss. You're not doing anything. You're just on the ground. 2 more come in. He gets back up. Going in on me. So you're going to hit for 8. I'm trying to do 6 in a push. But you're awfully low in health. If I can just take you out. Yeah, we've got a few options here. Let's just hammer you in the face. I think what I'm going to do, let's go quick walk. You're awfully hurt. We could heal you. We could also just do an all-out attack and draw some more attacks. And because of the block here, I can kind of weather most of this. But I could also just hit and run. So maybe we should just do that. Hit, run, heal. Yeah, we'll ground pound. Oh, wrong character. You. Ground pound. Knock him around a little bit. We do want to get the fight quick. That way we can actually get the extra health to everybody. That would be really, really helpful. These are all the enemies that are coming in. This character has counterattack. These guys are really difficult to deal with, especially if we're attacking. We've got to try to get them. Even if we attack from a different direction, they'll turn and counterattack. So they're really hard early on, especially to deal with, unless you can just block up or hit them with ranged attacks. In my last run, I had 2 archers early on, so we're able to kind of deal with them that way. But otherwise, you just have to kind of armor up and just beat on them, and they beat on you back. We do have fireballs and things with range, though, so we have a few options to do some damage, but you get good health. Here, I think we're just going to back up. Just to make things harder, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have you go ahead and heal yourself. And I could move you into position here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So if they come in, we can hit them from both sides. I don't want her going in there. Okay, they are moving around. They're trying to double team my brawler up there. They did throw somebody right into the mess, but it's going to be a bit hard. What do we have for options? 25 health, so we could kill him. Kind of need you to get out of there, though. Do have the counter. We can kick here, and it'll do some damage to her. It won't actually push her over. It would only push her over if this person wasn't here and we moved in. And I only do have the 1 kick, so we can't knock her out of the way and then move in and kick her out. So that's not an option either. We can't just do a kick and get a bunch of damage here, so that's what I'm going to do. It's 15. Do 8, so the Righteous Strike wouldn't be enough. We'd have to do the Heavy Strike, which is a bit overkill. But we do want to end this fast, so do that. You're in a bad spot. If I move, I don't know if his attack goes to distance. Might hit her, I'm not sure. So we can just kind of move off here. That's not a problem. We could get a hit off and then move. I think that's what we'll do. She's got more health. So let's hit her a little bit. Then I'm going to head behind. Okay, this is a problem. The counterattacker being up here is not good. So I want you out of that position. I do have a kick and a ground pound, so we could push her out. I am going to get hit, though, in the process. So I've got to move, and then I can kick her. I feel like that's worth doing. go. So she does go down there, but she's down the river, basically. So we want to do this fight super quick. We got 3 turns left. Got a bob and weave. Get me a dodge. That's iffy. We do have a dodge, so we can go here. And I've got the free palm strike. So you won't take any damage because of the dodge. Okay, now we want to finish you off. He's the only one who can use the tackle, so we might as well just use the tackle on her. Gonna hit and push. 25, we can do 18-ish damage. We could also just block up a bunch and just move you out of there. And I feel like that's not a terrible idea. We could even do this, and we can hammer you a little bit. And then I can get a counter out. But he is pushing me, so I don't think we'll actually make the counterattack. If we just attack, though, you're dead. So let's do that. Epic final smack. So then we go into the second fight immediately. We've got some knights here now. These guys are definitely problems. You there! Are you the one they call the Hustler? The one who left a pile of bodies for us to clean up? Hang on, are you upset about the bodies or having to clean up the mess? Shut it! You've disturbed the peace quite enough. You're coming with us. I'm not going anywhere. So this character, I'm assuming, like later, frontal attacks will do nothing because of the shield. You've got a bunch. You're going to shoulder charge at a distance. Not a fan of that. Got a bowman who's a bit weaker in the back. That's only a 1 tile. I've got a counter, so we could do a counter and stand here. 6 damage twice and bleeding. That's a bit rough. I think I can still push him back. So his attack's only the 1 range. He's going to do a big charge, though, which is not great. And then death tiles here, off here, off here, off here. Where are the low points of the bridge? We can shove people off, potentially. I might have to have you... Yeah, we might have to do the bob and weave just to avoid the attack. I could rush in, save the bob and weave here. So you'd be fine, and then we can armor up here. Okay, I think that's the plan. So we rush in. You get the counter. We're going to bob and weave. We're going to move up, so we should dodge it. Oh, never mind. It ignores dodge. I should have checked that beforehand. So we can go back once per fight. So we'll do that. So in which case we can just move over. So we're going to do the same thing. Ground pound you away. You're going to dash in. Alternatively, I could counter here. Because it's 9 damage. but I kind of need that here. So, counter. We bob and weave and move out of the way there. Okay, get our counterattack off. Totally surrounding our guy here. That's definitely not good. $16 health, 18 health. So, I mean, we can take you out. Kind of in a bad position there. Okay, let's fireball. I don't have much for you to do, though. I just need to get you moved over. We could go behind. It's actually not a bad choice. I still have to kill you, so let's do that. I don't even look at the rewards are. Collect all items in 2 turns, push enemies off the board. Gotta run away. We'll try to go grab the chest over there. That's the item it's talking about. Okay, they just kind of turned on me. He's doing another charge, which goes all the way out to here. Could do the counter. That's a possibility. I'd like to move you in. Could save the shift here and just hit and just get out of there is probably the better option. But I don't want to go here because I'll get run over by this guy. If I kick you in the way, is your buddy? Yeah, I think your buddy's going to slam into you. This guy's too strong to really do much to him. 6 damage twice and 2 bleeding is really not good. I really don't want to stay there. Even if I have a counter, I'm still going to take a bunch of damage. I do need to grab this ASAP. But that requires 2 movement cards. I mean, I can't even use that because it's not a run for 2, it's a shift to the other side. Well, let me move 2. So I could use both my movement to have him grab this, but then you're stuck. All I could do would be to counter. I would take a bunch of damage, take some bleed. It's not ideal. I don't have a kick, so I can't kick this guy off as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to not get this. So what I will do, I'm gonna move in so we can at least do some damage, and then I'm gonna move this guy away. No, it did do damage. Maybe it's later. The characters, depending on the shield they have, it can do damage to them from the front. Something I was running into a bunch. I don't have enough combo to use the palm strike, so I'm just gonna move. Get the dodge. We're all safe. Slam your buddy. Good job. Getting ready to slam my brawler. Yeah, he's gonna shoulder charge. You're gonna do a bunch of attacks. I do have the shift. I've got a quick block as well. Got a heal. This guy's nearly dead. We could take him out. I think we only get the bleeding if he does damage to my health. So if we just block it all, I think we're fine. So it's only 12, so we could do that. But he is going to charge in as well, so we don't want to stay in this position. We could start here and do some damage. Like we could come down and double team him for a bit and do some damage. But then you'd have to get out somewhere. And the only thing I could do is to shift through him. So we're just going to go ahead and shift through. We need to get the kill here. I don't think even if we do the attack, it's going to give me enough combo. Yeah, it's only one. So I think it's each attack we get one combo. So we're not going to get the palm strike off. $10 damage. I could block. Unfortunately, I don't have a counter. Do a heal. Take the block. And unfortunately, that's all I can do. Okay, turning on us. We're in a good position to take this guy out, and then this guy. You need to move, though. So let me just shift over here. Kick. Your buddy will kill you. I can counter, but it's not enough. I can still move, though. Let's get a hammer blow in. Head to the middle. So no one's getting hit. We're all clear on attacks. There's no way I'm going to push two people off the way this is going. I don't have enough kicks that push in, or attacks that push. So I don't really need the counter anywhere, but all that attack isn't going to do anything either. So can do the charity. So we'll get everybody up almost to full health. Nice, good job, you killed your friend. Okay, that charge I'm not a big fan of. We're in a position to wail on you. Not getting many attacks, though. I can't do the tackle because there's not empty space behind him. You can do a lot with your heavy strike. Okay, take you out. So you're the only one in danger. dodge won't help us if we stay in this position. So we want to get out. It's only 8 damage. So we could counter it, actually. We could also move in. Yeah, I think that screws up his charge, but I'm not 100% sure. Just in case, I'm going to take the counter. So either way, we're fine, and we'll just get some damage going on this guy. Once we can team up on him. Yeah, he moved out of the way instead, so he does need that space to do the charge. If I have a push and a move, I do have a push. I've got a couple pushes, and I've got a move, so... Unless he can't be moved. Yep, he's heavy. Can't be downed, cannot be pushed. That's unfortunate. We're fine from attacks, though. Dash on in. Throw the fireball. Nice extra hit. He's not hitting any of us. We're just not going to do much damage. Kick him anyway, because it's damage. The ground pound, I don't think it will do anything, though. Yeah, because he's too heavy. He's not being pushed into anything, so it's fine. We didn't need the counter, so we're alright. He's backed into a corner now, trying to do the charge. If I can just move in on him. He's kind of stuck. It's not leaving me much, but we want to get over here just to do more damage. Heavy strike. And we've got enough for the palm strike. Alright. There we go. Definitely went better than that first fight. No damage taken in either one, which is actually very good. So we got extra health for everybody, so extra 8. A couple of new cards. Another fireball would not be bad, I think. We'll take another fireball. Secret Strike. 5 damage, doesn't trigger auto attack or counter. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Next fight. Witch, Trickster, Blacksmith, and Thief. Witches are kind of nasty. Blacksmith's also not super happy. There are some great spots to toss people out. Short here, long there. If we can just move you up, we can beat on the Witch. She's doing a 12 damage. She's got a lot of health, though. Okay. Maybe we don't. I can get a dodge. Because of the push, that's going to cause trouble if we're all standing here in a row. I do have the tackle. So let's do that. Knock you down so you're not doing anything. You're only at 26. We could potentially kill you. This is going to cost 3 actions. Big ol' hit. Follow-up hit. We've got enough for the free palm strike. I can't use the bob and weave, so we can't do that. If I move, I'm probably just going to get hit anyway, because it's a ranged attack. Since we can't move diagonally, just moving here isn't going to help me. So we could double team her. And get one hit off. Or I can hit her a couple times by myself. I think I'm just going to have to suck the 12 damage. There's just nothing else I can do. I will reduce... Oh, our move dropped it. Ah. Do we want to go back? I feel like we did a good job doing what we could. I think we're just going to have to eat the 12 damage and just beat her down afterwards. We can kind of heal from some of that. This is a problem too. We've got more guys coming in. So we definitely want you out of the attack. You're going to hit for 10 and push. Do have a counter, but I could just move. So I think I'm just going to move. And we're going to block that spot so this person isn't going to come in. Here, we just want to beat you to pieces, so... enjoy that. She's going to summon a skeleton, so we can just kind of stand here and wail on her, and it's fine. We don't have to worry about her doing attacks to us. Can't kill her, though. Yeah, no point doing the all-out attack. I don't have any zero-cost cards. Well, I do have the one. It's in my discard pile, though. So we're just going to stand tight. No free heals there or anything either. Skeleton comes in, causing trouble. We get a brawler. Alright, you're in a bit of trouble. This guy will attack me if I do stuff here. No, the thief is actually the one who's going to do it. But I can try to just move out of that position. Which is probably what we should do. Unless I can fireball? No, no fireballs this time. So anyway, I'm going to shift behind you. Here, we're just going to wail on her. Too many attacks cost 2 for me. Take her out. No more witch. Yeah, I've already failed the bonus, unfortunately, because we took that big hit. Do a little healing. Don't have the move to block you, unfortunately. No one's hitting me, they're all facing the wrong direction. Can't push them either, unfortunately. We might as well do the charity. Just get everyone fully healed up. Well, we took out the witch, but things are not looking great. Secret Strike won't kill you. Do some kicking. Doing 8 piercing, ignores block. That's unfortunate. So you, we can just move. Yeah, let's take you out. Move in. Do some extra damage. He's going to hit his own buddy here. He's not attacking, so we can move in front of him. Except I don't have any moves left that I can use. So we'll just have to block, but the block's not going to work against this attack anyway. So I suppose we ground pound and just smack these guys around some more. Take the block anyway, even though it's not going to work, unfortunately. Ow. Okay, so here we have to be careful. This guy's just going to wreck us if we do stuff. I was hoping I would have my lunging attack where I take someone down. You're at 21 though, so if I kill you, you don't get a chance to counterattack. So let's do that. Piercing again, which we really don't want to take. I can kill you, so let's do that. And a push, so we take some extra damage. We could get a big counter attack here. Everyone else is fine for positioning. We don't have to do anything. I could avoid it, but I'd like to... We can take it. We'll take 14, so I'm going to get pushed into the rock, but then I'll counterattack and do 12 damage. But we don't want to stand next to this guy right now anyway, so that'll have to do. Nice quick jab. Alright, we can take you out without a problem. No more heals, but we've got fireballs. So, fireball. There we go. Did take too much damage there, unfortunately. So no extra bonus to our health. Another card, Throat Punch. I do like this one. Deal 1 stun if the target has no block. So we'll take that. I had that in my last run. It was very helpful. Let's see. Gain a card, lose a card, gain a card, money. We want money. Healing requires money. So we did increase our max health. We should have. Maybe it just increased our current health. It wasn't max health. So we can kind of heal through the damage we're taking. Yeah, let's just gain a card and cash. Fight in the alleyway. Ah, counterattacker. That's a problem. Unless I can tackle you and take you down. That's a no. Okay. So yeah, she counterattacks every single time you attack. So if we hit her, no matter which direction, even if we get behind her and hit her, she's going to smack us. So that is definitely an issue. We could do some good damage here to you. We could move in and just try to beat her down really quick. Let's do that. Start with the fireball. Okay, so she's done. I can't move past this guy. I can move and get a dodge. But he's attacking there as well. I don't have any pushes. I could just take a ton of block and counterattack. You're gonna hit for 14. 6 and a push. So you're gonna push me out of the way so I wouldn't get any counterattacks off. Anyway. So that's not great. We could take the block. Gosh, she's gonna do 14 every time I do anything in front of her. I think. Attack target. Yeah, I think she's gonna attack any action I take in front of her. Let's find out, just to be sure. Since I can hit this guy pretty hard for free. Okay, so it's just a counterattack on her. There are characters that will attack every time you do an action in front of them. I can't kill you. Six, 2 tiles away. We can't just move, use the dodge, and the block and be fine. So it's 26, and a push should be 30, potentially. And I can get 28 block. If I use everything, I've also got a dodge. So, yeah. Take the dodge. Take the massive counterattack. So we dodge that. Block everything else just fine. Lots of people on us, though, which is a problem. Shoved out of here will kill us. Shoved out here. Do you have a throat punch? So if we stun, I don't think she'll counterattack if we stun her. This is a 2 range, so we could get you out. Let's do that. You don't have any block, so we can throat punch you and stun you. Yeah, so she didn't counterattack that, so we should be able to counterattack... She won't be able to counterattack anything else, I don't think, either. I do want to get a heal off. Let's do a kick, just to throw some damage around. The hammer blow won't kill her. But it gets her really close. And if we kill her, she can't counterattack. There's a weird angle there. So if we could just outright kill her next time, we don't have to worry about the counterattacks. So it's kind of, I really wanted to heal as well, but we'll just get that character ready to finish off. So, Mr. Brawler. Can't tackle. So I only have the one choice. So we'll finish the counterattack lady off. Then I can tackle you out of there. Shift behind you. Ah, you're attacking out the 2. That's unfortunate. Don't have any more moves. I could heal. So we'll do that. That's why we need armor. Gives us some block every turn automatically. Things like that are very helpful. Okay, I do have a fireball. So we can definitely kill you. Let's just do that. Backhand there. Like to get a heal off, so let's do that. This position I'm not a fan of. But I could hammer him into the wall a bit. And actually, I think I can take him out. $15 health. Yeah, not enough. The ground pound will only do 4 if I hit him. Just gonna move out of the way. Yeah, there's no point doing anything else. Nope. Coming in to get murderized. Not a great idea. Let's just take you out. Any heals or anything? No. Got the magical damage with the pacifism. Let's just take it. Big ol' swing. Quick fight. To take 6 damage. We healed some of it. New equipment. Overdrive. Combo is uncapped for the next 2 turns. I rarely get it that high, though. I was hoping it would be a card that would actually give me more of the combo. I guess we'll have to take another heavy strike. I wish I had more. Like, I've got way too many attacks that are 2 cost. Armor. But it's sucky. It doesn't give me any block. A bow. I don't have anybody who can use it. I'll take the armor, but yeah, it doesn't really help me much. Wait, where's my armor? There we go. Yeah. Immunity to vulnerable. Pretty weak. You can't use this. I don't trust the vulnerable from that. I'll put it on my main character just because, but I really need armor that gives me block or reduces incoming damage. We can even get shields and things, so I might want to prioritize going to get items after we finish this fight. Upgrading cards, money, health. Let's do the health. Got another another counterattacker, and we have a couple civilians as well. Protect all 2 hostages, ensure they take less than 18 damage. It's going to be hard when we've got a guy all the way back here, causing problems, and you're going to do magical attacks. Can I get you in there? We can maybe beat this guy down. Okay, I'm just doing stuff without thinking, just trying to think about what I can do to the civilians to keep them alive. Fireball. Okay, you're almost done. I don't want to ground pound because it'll push you over and hurt the civilian. So we'll just Righteous Strike that. This is a big mess. We could counterattack here. Just prepare to block and counter. I can't move the civilians, and unfortunately another one's going to come in over here next to the civilians. You're going to hit her for 2 and apply poison, which is a bunch of crap. Okay, heal yourself. Give me counter as well. Archer. So we've got ranged attacks, stabbing attack. At least she's not going for the civilian as well. I got the Secret Strike, so we can get a free hit off there, but it's not going to do that much. It'll be 17 damage, but it might get us close enough that we can finish you off. Oh, you counterattack the assist as well. Awesome. Super helpful. Okay. Well, with your 11, I can just deal with that. I can't shift through because somebody's there. Fireball, you can just go away. Sick and tired of dealing with you. I can't do this through somebody else. I can shift through, but I have to dash first. So, you or you. I think sending you in because you do more damage. So we slip through. I can't give these guys block either, the civilians, which is unfortunate. So she's going to take 13 more. We'll still be under the limit. Another one's going to spawn in. Got no move. Just gotta put some block. Not that it matters, it just goes away at the end of the turn anyway. Poison's also adding up there. Okay, at least you're redirecting my way. They did take 18 damage, so we're already lost the extra cash. $22, huh? Got a free space. Let's do the tackle. Could move in, stand on top of you, start beating on this idiot. $21. Yeah, let's just take you out. Got a 9 attack. That's all I can do. And I'm going to eat 11. Yeah, I can draw attacks, but I don't think I can play for free. Ow. Are you poisoned as well? No, I think the damage was for the one that's on the ground. Okay. Yeah, we're all beat up a little bit. We can just nuke you pretty quickly with a heavy strike. Yeah, let's just not mess around. Just die. Can heal somebody. We can only do it with the clerics, though. Have you move through. I think you're just dead. Since I can't attack you on the ground. You're close to death. You're only taking like 1 damage a turn. So I think we can still hit you on the ground. I just need to move you first. Please tell me I can hit you. Ground pound. Oops. Okay, let's redo that. Yeah, it kind of seems like I can't hit you if you're on the ground. That's weird. Why not? It should be easier to hit you when you're on the ground. Okay, we could do this, though. You get out of there. We have the pacifism. That'll work. Okay, it was just being... It freaked out there a bit, but we did get that. So we did get the hostages, so plus 8 party health. I'm not sure if that's... I think that just heals us. Okay. 3-strike combo. Very, very good card. I'll take that. You suddenly feel a presence behind your shoulder. You've done well, Hustler. Bloody hell. Can't you introduce yourself like a normal person? He does that, you'll get used to it, or develop a nervous twitch, one or the other. Forgive me, old habits. We've made good progress. But first, I know you don't trust us, but it's in both our interests that you succeed. Our offer is still open. Accept our aid, Hustler. We ask for nothing in return. Sure, give me some stuff. Excellent. You've made the right choice. What do you need? I still need equipment, I think. Got any fancy toys I can borrow? A sickle. I already have a sickle. Ugh. I need armor. Shields. That should suffice. Now, the villain is unmasked. Our puppet master is a powerful monk who holds court in a nearby manor surrounded by loyal acolytes. Eliminate them, and you'll have a shot at the man himself. The monk is very old, very strong, and consumed by a lust for power. There is a darkness in him, and it must not go unchecked. Powerful, lusty old monk. Beats the regular pious kind. They're no fun whatsoever to fight. Do not underestimate him, Hustler, but in his arrogance he will underestimate you, and that might be just the chance you need. Make sure you take it. I feel like we're just kind of barely getting through. We're going to go to the blacksmith, because we want gear, and I can always sell stuff. You've got a heater shield. Nobody can use it, so unfortunately that sucks. Staff. Yeah, no bucklers either to reduce damage. No armor. Aggravated. 6 weapon to human enemies. That's interesting. Magical attacks do more. Anybody can use the bow. The maul's really good. Had this in my last run. Weapon attacks get more combo. Mangler. +4 damage. Momentum cards cost 1 extra momentum. We only have the 1. But that makes it a lot harder. We're already having a hard time doing it because we're not getting enough attacks. As far as gear goes, we can sell some stuff. So you gave me another sickle. Yeah, don't need that. I think I'm going to sell the suspicious mead. I don't trust it. The brigantine really isn't helping me much, but I don't have anything else I can buy. There are consumables we could pick up. We can upgrade stuff we have. Well, if we upgrade this, we do get some block, and we have the invulnerable. The sickle, 2 weaken, so it lasts a bit longer. The maces, more damage. Yeah, let's just upgrade this. So at least we're getting some free block on my main character. With the 48, I don't think there's anything I can afford. Yeah, we'll just have to live with it. But at least now I am getting some block every turn with my main character. Not much, but it's something. I feel like I have way too many 2 attack cards. How many do I have? Yeah, 3 heavy strikes is too many. But I need other attacks instead. I'm just not drawing many attacks. Alright, on to the fight. It's 3 fights back to back. The monk in the last one. So we'll do this and then we'll call it. Same problem we had before with the windows here. So hard to throw people out of the windows. We can throw people out the doors. Yeah, looks like just the doors are kind of our lethal option. I suppose I have a tackle to start with. Nope, I do have a throat punch. No counter-attackers, which is good. You're awfully hurt, buddy. Can almost kill you with a fireball and the assist. It's super close. But we could just heavy strike you. Okay. Delay 2 enemy arrivals for some extra cash. Always a good idea if we can. Can't just move out of the way and cover this. Let's do that. You're a bit tougher. Let's throat punch you. So you're not going to do anything. You're going to hit me for 8, but we can just counteract that. And I can almost kill you. Well, actually, no, we can't. Looking at his damage, it's his damage 14, your damage is only 9. These guys are much more geared towards magical attacks. Free attack, though, we'll take it. Just to get you closer to death. Nice counterattack. Okay, we just need to delay 1 more. Three-strike combo. Let's take you out. heal him. Kill you. So get a heal off, or we can move to block the other deployment. Let's block the deployment. Alright, so you're going to do damage and add bleed. Not a fan of that. Gonna team up on you. 35, though. 6 damage to bleeding if we have no block. I mean, I'll take the free block anyway. I'm not sure if that will work. Fireball away. Down to 15. Secret Strike won't quite do it. It's close, though. We might as well. Two bleed when the target has no block. So I think as long as my block goes to 0, I lose. I get the bleed on me. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to back off and have some dodge. But we're out of range of the attack anyway, so it's fine. There's another bleeder there, but you're almost dead. I can just throw you into the wall and kill you. Let's dash in on her. Punch that knave in the side of the head. 14. Nothing else I can really do. Just take the counter, because why not? You're low enough now. At 14, yeah, I can just one-shot you. No heals, though. Pop back up. Let's just take her out. Big hammer blow. Second fight. Do you have an item we can pick up? Counterattacker. You're not doing anything. Lethal tiles, actually, around the stairwell. That's interesting. The windows here are not lethal. Yeah, just the stairwell, looks like. 14 counter. We could move in, tackle this guy. Or we double team you. Try to take you out. It's not enough. I could back off and do a long-range hit to soften her up. We could also move in with the dodge, and that way we could avoid a counter. But I think she'll hit my support as well. Yeah, so we do get hit there a little bit. But you're almost dead, so we can just follow up and take you out. Counterattack if you're down. block, because why not? Running out of time. But... we can gang up on this guy, do a ton of damage. Okay, you're down. Got 2 turns. I'm going to have him head that direction. Counters don't go away. I'm just kind of playing it just to do something. That last action. Alright, well, you're all beat up. I don't know. Can I kill you? Is the question. Because these guys don't do a whole lot of damage. So even with the follow-ups. Down to 12. Yeah, we can take you out. Okay. Let's try to grab the item here for the extra cash. Then for the healing spell, you're hurt, but I think we want to heal this guy. Alright, the last 2. Oh, you're in a bad spot, aren't you? And I've got a ground pound if I can move. Yes. Dash on up. Bye-bye. Ah! Just falling over onto the stairs. We've got a heal. We also have an attack. We don't have enough attack cards for that. Okay. Get the heal. Just gonna keep moving in that direction. Now he's looking my way. $25, huh? If I can move him over, we can just fireball. Do it again for fun. Slow-mo camera. Okay, on to the boss. The monk. With my other character, I literally just beat this guy to death in not that long of a time. So the 11th sends their new lapdog. Wait, you're attuned? You've been deceived, young one. Let me guess. You're just misunderstood. Sorry, not buying it. Your irreverence betrays your ignorance. I am not your enemy. You've done a pretty good impression of one up until now. Shame you won't live long enough to see your error, but you leave me no choice. Okay, we've got all kinds of arrow attacks. At least he's not doing anything. So he's going to do a fireball. So he's a fireball tosser. Or just a tosser, depending on how you want to think about things. We do have the windows, the door. But the windows, again, I think we have to do damage to it. The door is a free option. We could move in, go after you. That is a possibility. We do have a tackle, but nobody's really in a great spot. We could move out. I wonder if we could tackle you. I'd have to get to here. That's 2 moves. Yeah, I mean, I can. That would be 4 actions just to toss him down. And he'd still be getting shot twice. So I feel like that's not a great choice. So how about... bob and weave in. That gives me a dodge. Hit the guy back on the corner. We end as soon as we take the boss out, so we could also try to prioritize just taking out the boss. It's just kind of difficult. Yeah, we could go block counter as well. Since we're right up next to this guy, we would actually get a hit back. Counter's 10 damage. Just gonna smack him a bit. Take the block. Because of the dodge, I'm not sure if we'll actually take the counter or not, but I'm gonna see. Oh! Just hit my other guy. We did get the counter off, though. So if an attack comes our way, we do take it. But we didn't take as much damage because we have the armor now. More shots coming in. He's doing what? 3 random tiles getting hit by lightning, so we can see them lit up. So there, there, and there. You're at 3 health, so we can take you out quick. Theoretically. Yeah, just kick him into the wall. I could fireball you twice and kill you. So why not? Because the other guy's facing the wrong way. Do a healing spell. Yeah, let's do a healing spell. And I'm just gonna sneak up on this guy. Lightning misses us. Okay, could potentially push him into the shot. It would take a lot of movement to mess with it, though. What are you doing, though? Oh, he's gonna raise some skeleton. You know, good guys always have necromantic powers. That's how you can tell they're good guys. I don't have any pushes, though. I do have a long-range hit. No tackles. Just gonna shift over. I'm gonna try to get people in position to maybe corner this guy. You're fine, you're not getting hit. So from here we can do a heavy strike on you with the assist. Follow up into it, so now we have you. Let's go 3-strike combo. Assuming that still only adds 1 of my weakened stat, even though we hit him 3 times. Let's hit him again. Okay, chewing up his health pretty quick. Like I said, I think if we just take him out, we're good. He's going to back off. It's going to make things a bit harder. Summoned a skeleton and backed off. Getting ready to throw a fireball at me. Not nice. Well. Let's slip through, or do we go after you? 24 health, huh? I can kill you in 3 actions. The Heavy Strike and the Righteous Strike will kill you, because you're already down quite a lot. So I'm going to do that. Because I think when he's dead, that's just it. No, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, it just took a little while. Just a little bit of a delay. So we did take some damage there. 8 and then 7. So we got a new card. Got money. New card, money. New card, extra health. I think just heals us up. And some cash. Nice. Okay. Quick block is not bad. Ground strike. 10 to an adjacent downed enemy. That's really... It does have retain, so we do keep it. I could see having one of these, but definitely no more than one. I almost feel like the free block is better, but I will take it. Stem flow, remove bleeding. We want more 1 attacks. Take the hammer blow. What do we got? Next attack from each party member deals double damage. It's a nice little spell. High 5. Target character gains health equal to 50% of your health. So I hope that doesn't actually hurt me. Lightning Strike, 20 damage to a specific target indirect. That's pretty good for 2. These are all upgraded already. This is pretty decent. More heals is always nice because we kind of need it the way things are going. I think I'm going to take the Lightning Strike, but no, I'm going to take Steel Self. Okay. Bridge through moving air. I'm just going to look at the party and we'll call it good. So yeah, everyone's fully healed up. Very nice. We didn't get any gear, unfortunately. How much money do I have? 148, so we could potentially pick up some more stuff as we go through. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. It's a bit more of Knights in Tight Spaces. I'm definitely having fun with this, trying out the different characters. I do feel like this class is a bit harder than the other class that I've played first, which was just a fighter who just destroyed enemies and could do so much damage. It was just kind of ridiculous. These guys kind of like soaking damage and having to heal afterwards and just kind of barely making it through. But definitely a fun game. So if you haven't checked out Knights in Tight Places, I would recommend it. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hope I'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.